At first, it was just my love of taekwondo that got me interested in Korea. But soon, it became a country I admired, one I wanted to visit.
Wow!
When I first got to Korea, I was amazed by its energy, but most of all, by its delicious food.
진짜 맛있어. 너 되게 좋아해요.
Now, I'm a celebrity and a cook who loves to make, and of course to eat, Korean cuisine. Come and join me in my little kitchen. I'm Fabian.
The most unique part of Korean cuisine is Panchen, or side dishes. It's really specific to Korean culture, and I would love to teach you how to make the most popular side dishes in Korea. So, follow me.
Kimchi. Kimchi is not only the word you say when taking selfies, it's also one of the most healthiest food in the world. I am going to show you how to make a delicious side dish with kimchi. Are you guys ready? Beat an egg in a bowl. You have to stir it thoroughly to make soft, moist 계란말이 without any holes. Now, we are going to run the eggs through a sieve to make it softer. Just like this. Sprinkle some salt and add 2 tablespoons of water. The water makes the egg more moist. Okay, we're done with the eggs. So now let's prepare the other vegetables. Mix it. Stir all the ingredients into the egg mixture. Okay, now let's prepare the kimchi. So first, we're gonna scrape off any extra seasoning between the leaves, like that. Cut the cabbage in half the long way and chop into 6 slices. Put the kimchi in a bowl and mix in sesame oil and sugar. Sprinkle red chili powder and black sesame seeds on top. It smells actually good. Oil and heat a pan, then lower the heat to a low medium. Pour 1/3 of the egg mixture into the pan. If you pour little by little, the layers make the omelette thicker and prettier. Shake the pan. When the egg doesn't shake, add the kimchi. When the edges are cooked, you have to start rolling. If you wait too long, the omelette won't hold together. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay! Press lightly as you roll and make a rectangular shape. When you're done rolling, bring down the heat and wait for the egg to rise a bit. You don't need to flip it. We're done! Let's see how it turned out. I don't want to eat that. Most omelets are made with milk, but ours had water instead, and the kimchi adds a really special taste. Why don't you try it yourself? Et bon appétit, bien sûr! Tofu is one of the most common and most nutritious ingredients used in Korean cuisine. It's packed with protein because it's made from soybeans.
뭐예요? There are different kinds of tofu you can use, firm or soft, and a variety of ways you can prepare it. You can fry it or put it in your soup. 감사합니다. What can I make with this? Okay, I got the right thing. Follow me, I'm gonna tell you how to cook something wonderful.
Guys, have you heard about dubu? This is dubu, or white tofu in English, and it's really healthy and full of nutrients. I am going to use this dubu to make a delicious side dish. First, we're going to cut the tofu 5 by 5 centimeter slices and about 2 centimeters thick. And right here, on this side, we're going to slice it. Lay out the slices, sprinkle salt on them, and let them sit for about 5 minutes. Okay, after that, let's grind the beef. Or, if you're too lazy to do that, you can also go to the supermarket and ask for some ground beef. Easy, right? It's easier when it's slightly frozen. Cut into long slices first, then chop into smaller pieces. Season it first with a bit of salt and pepper, and the main seasoning, soy sauce. And a small spoon of diced garlic. Add chopped green onions. Mix it all together. The last ingredient we're going to use is sweet rice powder. If you don't have this, you can use flour instead. The powder is gonna keep the meat in place. Just like this. Sweet rice powder. Now let's stuff the tofu with the meat. Be careful not to break the tofu. Move the tofu slices onto a plate. And put the whole plate onto a hot steamer. If you don't have a steamer, you can still use your oven instead. Just 10 minutes to go. During this time, let's make the sauce. Mix together a tablespoon of soy sauce, syrup, chopped green onions, diced garlic, red chili powder, and whole sesame seeds. Ta-da! We're done! So now place the tofu on a plate and pour a little bit of sauce on top and garnish with chopped leeks and whole sesame seeds. In Korean we say 대박. It tastes actually like Korean dumpling, except the fact that the soft and creamy tofu creates a healthier alternative. It's actually really easy to make, so why don't you try yourself?
Oh! This is a Korean snack called gangjeong. Oh. 감사합니다. To make this, you'll need glutinous rice powder, honey, malt, and sesame oil. 감사합니다. I will show you how to use these ingredients to make sweet and spicy dakgangjeong. Let's go. This is a traditional Korean snack called gangjeong or sweet rice puffs. It's really sweet and crispy. I'm going to make dakgangjeong or sweet and sour chicken. Trust me, it's really good. One of my favorite Korean food. Chop the chicken leg meat into bite-sized pieces. And season with salt, pepper, and a traditional liquor called jeongju. If you don't have jeongju, use white wine or milk. The chicken has to really marinate, so give it about 30 minutes. Meanwhile, chop the peanuts into chunks. Pour 2 cups of flour through a filter to get just the fine grains. This will give you a crunchier finish. Now, add an egg and a cup and a half of water and stir smooth. You don't want this to be pasty, so stir until it's watery. So when you lift your spoon, it should slide off like this. Mix 1/4 cup of flour with your chicken. Dust off the extra flour and dip into your coating mixture. Deep fry in oil, heated to 170 degrees. Put your fried chicken on paper towels or a sieve to remove excess oil. Now, let's make the sauce. You'll need gochujang or red chili paste, tomato ketchup, soy sauce, and sugar. Stir all of these together in a pan over low heat, making sure it doesn't burn. Now, mix the fried chicken with the sauce.
아이고야. 나 윤기가 짱이다.
And now, add the peanuts. Okay. Actually, dakgangjeong is a little bit spicy, but not too much, and it goes great with peanuts. That's definitely my favorite snack ever in Korea. We are here to find fish for a braised fish dish. 사장님 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요. 예, 예.
어떤 게 싱싱해요?
자, 이거 고등어.
고등어.
벌써 살아있잖아.
살아있네. 어떻게 거르면 되죠?
생선은 일단은 딱 봐가지고
네.
윤기가 나고 눈이
네.
이렇게 까마고 그러면은 싱싱한 거예요. 뭘로 해드릴까요?
조림용이요.
조림용?
예.
아, 조림용으로.
This is just what I need.
네.
To pick fresh fish, put it on one hand. If it feels firm when you press lightly with a finger, it's fresh. An important word in Korean cuisine is Panchen or side dishes. Korean tables are always full of delicious and nutritious side dishes which complement each other beautifully. Now, we'll be making a fish dish that can be enjoyed on its own or together with other dishes. First, cut the radish into big chunks. Make big round pieces of onions. Chop the leek and red and green chilies into 5 cm pieces. And lastly, slice the ginger and garlic.
Alright, so now we're done with all the vegetables, so let's move to the next step with our main ingredient, fish. Choose a fresh fish and chop into 5 cm pieces so the fish can soak up more sauce. Okay, so now let's make the sauce in the bowl. Start with soy sauce, starch syrup, diced green onions and garlic, sugar, rice wine, sesame oil, pepper and salt, and water. Cheongju or rice wine removes any fish odor. If you don't have rice wine, just use red wine. Okay, done with the sauce. So now, let's grill the fish on medium heat. First, oil the pan. Grill the cut side of the fish. When it's grilled slightly, take it off the pan. Okay, put the radish and onions in the pan first, and the fish on it. Pour the sauce and boil it. When it starts to boil, soak the fish and put all the vegetables. All right, let's add the green onions and peppers. Just like that. All right. And some ginger and some minced garlic. Smells good. All right, add the rest of the sauce and close the lid. And boil more. Keep pouring the sauce on top and simmer until the sauce becomes thick. Okay, now let's put the fish onto a plate. Okay, so for the finishing touch, sprinkle some sesame seeds on top of the fish, just like that, and then you're done. So the sauce is kind of salty but deep, so you can have it with rice, and trust me, it's really good, so you should try this home. 안녕하세요. 저 오늘 너비안이 만들 거예요.
너비안이요?
어떤 게 쓰면 될까요?
너비안이는 보통 등심하고 안심으로 하는데요.
네.
거칠지만 고소한 맛을 원하신다면 등심으로, 부드러운 맛을 원하신다면 안심으로 하시면 될 것 같아요.
부드러운 맛이 원해요.
알겠습니다. 안심으로.
안심?
네,
네.
안심으로 드리겠습니다.
안심 주세요. We're going to buy some tenderloin and slice it so it's not too thick. 네, 감사합니다. With our tenderloin, we're going to make a delicious Korean traditional side dish. In Korean cuisine, you have so many different ways to cook meat, and one great example is nobiani, or marinated grilled beef slices. Make small slits in the meat. This is a step you'll see a lot in Korean cuisine, designed to help the sauce soak better into the meat. It also keeps the meat from curling up when it's grilled. So this is an Asian pear, which makes the meat juicier and softer. We use it a lot in Korean food. Put the diced pear into a bowl and add soy sauce, sugar, chopped green onions, and garlic. Add some flair to the sauce with roasted sesame seeds, sesame oil, pepper, and cheongju, or rice wine. Mix the beef together with the sauce. Give it 20 minutes to marinate. Guys, have you ever heard of pine nuts? No? Me neither. Not bad. You usually see pine nuts in tea, but you can also use it in cooking by chopping them into powder like this. Put the seasoned meat on the grill. The marinated beef can burn easily, so be sure to flip it regularly for an even finish. If you want to step it up, grill it lightly first, apply the sauce again, and grill a second time for a richer flavor. Okay, so now serve your grilled beef with crushed pine nuts on top, just like this. It tastes a little bit like bulgogi, but it's still a little bit different because the crushed nuts adds an extra savory, so you should try this home. Choosing fresh ingredients, cleaning and cooking them, it can seem like a long and boring process, but in the end your food will be much healthier. Plus, cooking is a lot of fun.